just be obnoxious. And now it's, I mean, EG's kind of taking that.
I saw the
taking
Ogre win that man fight in the VP series, though.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did.
It's very dependent on a few things. Like, they're both melee heroes. If he gets one double decay, he's usually going to trade better with any other melee. But this last game, the Undying did a lot of work for them, and I think EG might also, you know, look at that. Like, this Undying, what did it do to us? This dual lane pressured Ursa so much, so maybe they're trying to replicate a bit what they did. Like, but yeah, the Undying. Usually you don't see Undyings doing so much throughout a game, but this Tombstone had like a lot of value together with Sleep the last time, and obviously the laning phase went really well for them too.
Is it bad if Faceless just pick a Naga now? It's pretty decent against Bat and Undying. I know you're kind of showing your hand a bit early, but I don't know.
Personal reasons, I think EG, they like, you'd get into their head by doing it. I think they don't like it, but Faceless, they just run their own thing. I think if they pick this Timbersaw right now, that would be pretty classic by them. I don't really know their way of thinking. Yeah, this, I mean, I would never be able to call
Faceless
it.
Void.
Yeah, this one is not. This
Faceless
isn't really like
Faceless Void. There's been stories. There's been myths. We get to see it now. I actually don't know if they ever. We were making a call for a hopeful, you know, safe lane Faceless Void in the last game, but that's where they showed the Naga instead. But now, now.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's. I mean, honestly, this is one team I didn't look enough at. I saw the C qualifiers a bit, but they run these weird support duos. It feels like they're not afraid to lack what some other teams, you know, try to secure. These supports that either roam freely, like they like running this Rubik AA if they need to. This is something that most teams have went away from. I really don't know where they're going with this Void, though. I will just have to wait and see.
I would imagine they do have some flexibility. Well, I could see both Ice
They-
and Black playing.
I know they do tend to pick AA into like Undyings and healing heroes. That's like a Faceless kind of staple. So maybe with the Void, it's like just an easy setup for it. And it's pretty strong in laning phase.
That's old school too.
Yeah.
People used to run a lot of this Void AA. I mean, they banned the OD, which when I think Faceless, I think OD. And for other mid heroes, this Jabs guy, he's pretty well known for his invokers, you know.
Radiant team back.
I mean, lately I feel like I always just see them play like Timbersaw pretty much every game.
Yeah,
Like Timbersaw, Tinker,
Yeah.
a couple
Tinker,
others.
I saw the Tinker.
Yeah,
one
he's.
before.
But they actually, looking at like most of the recent games, they haven't played any Void in the last month. Once 20 days ago.
Yeah, you know, game 3, why not? We'll just
So
roll
they
it
haven't.
out.
The Void is definitely a little bit of a change up from what they've been doing, at least in the recent. But
Universe
maybe-
looking at those papers like, God damn it.
So maybe they're thinking about this Void against Batrider lane, because the matchup is not that bad. Like, usually that's what you can look for versus a Batrider, is to find a matchup that's not that bad. And the W, like Void, there are some potentials for even killing him with the right support rotating, and there's very little risk of dying if you do it right as Void.
I mean, these guys know they're like the big users of Undying, so maybe they know some kind of like thing with Void versus Undying very good like later on, because Undying just kind of becomes a little bit useless if the Void gets to that point. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something, at least for them, because I mean they love their Undying so much. They have to have an idea.
Faceless actually banned Naga. That's interesting. This actually used to be a classic EG answer to this this Void back in the day. The support Naga, sleep for Chrono, but no more. I mean, no more anti-fun. No more Sleeperino.
I'm okay with that. We had it last game. We can do without the Naga this time. So we see where EG looks to go next here. Something to be able to participate with.
I mean, I can almost guarantee that there's an Invoker in second phase. I just wonder which team is going for it.
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty good pickup for both teams. Definitely waiting to see they probably want to see who gets the mid hero first and make the matchup a little bit better. But
Remember that last pick will go to EG on this one. So we'll see if they save that core pick there for the end, or if it's going to be the Sumil hero. Go for the Raptor here.
Raptor man, huh?
very good versus the Void.
Yeah.
It's good in lane. Great in lane against the Void. Obviously trying to just time walk out from trouble. You could potentially catch him with a level 2 glimpse or something.
I've seen Black play Void though, so there's that. You know, Darrow could probably abuse this this support picking given the right hero.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely still open. Like they like their dual lanes as well, like guaranteeing ISO lane, so they could just do like the Ogre Void lanes, two super tanky heroes just in your face.
So the real question is, if Darrow plays Slaughter, is he actually going to buy Tranks or is he going to buy Treads?
He bought Tranquils last.
Well, hopefully
I know, he lost to Tranks
he
last
lost.
Lost him. Oh, wow,
Oh,
the Crystal Main.
CM again. Okay, so they don't go for the AA. So they're changing it up a little bit.
Yeah. Don't think. Well, good thing Peter's not here. He's not a fan of that hero.
They won with it last game.
I guess they want to hide their cores. Like both teams can kind of like pick their position 1 and 2 in the last picks.
They did this last draft. Whatever the team who picked first was, they just countered with the exact same lane. They just kept countering with picks.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean here you have it too. Support, and then off lane. Maybe you don't know about the void.
Reserve time.
Faceless does that in a lot of their drafts too. They just they always try to get the
Better
better matchup. Yeah. I mean a lot of teams do when you really kind of go down to think about it.
EG won game 1 with an anti-mage, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Not fancy. He just farmed.
They're
gonna
gonna
go
go back
boy.
for the
Go back
Ursa.
to the Ursa again.
Somebody
Okay.
should give them the stats of this tournament.
I mean it's a 4th pick. It's not a first too
So it's
early.
only the
winner.
first
Is it?
2 Ursa that's
No,
0%
it's
win
lost
rate?
every game.
Yeah,
How many
lost every
games?
game.
Like 4?
I think 3 or 4. I don't do.
Rough.
I'm not looking at it.
How's a Morphling matchup against Ursa?
10
Is it
seconds.
not
I mean,
good at all,
it's-
Black
it's
Morphling?
Pretty more favored, but
But with versus Disruptor.
slow
and stuff.
heroes versus a roach taking hero, you know, Ursa can get
And
the
versus
Aegis.
Disruptor.
Reserve
Yeah.
time.
Undying is annoying for him in lane
There
phase.
you go, the
Okay,
Invoker
you
in
called it.
second
Yeah,
phase.
Jabs does have played with an Invoker.
EG's turn to ban.
So Jabs plays the Invoker, not the
Yeah.
Black Invoker? I know he plays a
Not in a
totally different
while.
position
I think
now.
It's been a
but,
while,
You know,
right?
It's
I don't
been a
know. You
while.
never know.
I think Black is usually sticking to safe lane in
Yeah.
this team. I mean, you even saw it last
Hey,
game. Like
he took a
did
mid
the-
laner to the safe lane.
Yep.
Yeah, he took
Take
a mid
Invoker
laner
We
to
went
safe
OD.
lane.
10
Yeah.
seconds
No.
remaining.
Take
Please
Invoker
don't.
down there.
Do not send Invoker safe lane.
I think that was a very good decision by them
5
also
seconds
to do.
remaining.
But yeah, I'm interested to see. Like, I really like to see Daryl and these heroes that you don't see often. I mean, he was like the first person to kind of spam Timber in competitive, and he was the most annoying Tide Hunter, like this taunt spamming faggot. Uh, I mean, he can really shine on these heroes that
Piss you off.
yeah, but also that people don't really know about. Like
Yeah.
he plays unorthodox heroes, and you don't really know like what he's gonna do with it.
That's for sure.
Like this seems like a nightmare for Void to go top, so I'm thinking
10
Black will be
seconds
playing
remaining.
Void.
Yeah, looks like EG thinks the same thing. Banio Dark's here.
Yeah,
5
yeah.
seconds remaining.
Mm.
Depends. We've seen Ursa, Sumail, and Arteezy play it, but they think it's going to be another Arteezy
Radiant
Ursa as
team
well.
pick.
So
Storm
ban out the
ban.
Storm.
Yeah, they
and
don't have any, like-
now we look for what we're wagering to be the Ice hero now,
Mm.
potentially. But
mean-
they feel like the Void will have
10
a struggle in the
seconds
off lane,
remaining.
which it seems that could be the case here. So
5
I have no
seconds
idea what they
remaining.
want actually.
They've got a pretty decent team
Reserve
fight and
time.
follow up for the Void already, but maybe they want something else on top of it. I mean, they're the team that picks like kind of out of the box, so it could like Jakiros and stuff. But like I don't know if that would be the case here.
Remember Ice has Ice Nature's Prophet. I'm gonna call the Nature's Prophet here, even though there's a Bat Rider.
Damn.
Oh,
It's so
Jesus.
good against the other three.
damn,
Just get a call.
I'm just gonna let it hang there.
they just probably like really does
Oh,
not
I'll
get
be
to see the
super
light of the
surprised
day.
if it's a Black hero they pick now.
I mean, it's very different from what Faceless has been running that I've seen like in like the last couple weeks. They haven't really picked much Void or Invoker at all. So it's definitely a pretty responsive lineup, at least how I feel.
Yeah.
Well, if they opt to keep Ice on the Void, it'd have to be something that could not take a lot of a
Yeah.
build up in man
Okay.
fight, but they go with the Weaver.
I thought that they were gonna grab the Weaver earlier, and I thought that that's why they were gonna grab the AA because the Weaver AA combo looks really nice. But now they actually just go for the Weaver anyway, even though it's not the worst Weaver game because they don't have like a crazy amount of lockdown. But Bat Rider Disruptor is pretty decent versus it.
I do think the
10
Black will
seconds
be playing
remaining.
Weaver, and Daryl will actually play the Void though. I
Mhm.
wonder
5
what they're gonna do
seconds
about the
remaining.
lanes. I don't think they're gonna do orthodox lanes.
Reserve time.
Might just do double dual lanes again, Ogre and Faceless Void.
Yeah, but they might do it the other way around and put the Void against the Bat. And
Yeah.
Yeah, like switch the lanes up a bit.
I mean, you see a lot of Weaver versus Bat matchup, and usually it favors Weaver. So they might just keep it more normal. I'm not sure what they're
Templar
gonna do.
Assassin.
Oh.
TA versus Invoker matchup. Okay.
Dire side TA.
So I mean, they'll probably just scout out level 1. You know, the TP level 1 just to see where the lanes are being set up, put down a ward, at least try to catch some like vision of where everybody's going, try
Yeah.
to mirror match up with the lanes.
EG did that game 1 with a nice deep ward.
Yeah.
Feels a little again like EG could be playing with the clock a bit. So Templar and Ursa both have a particular timing window to kind of work with here. I don't know. What do you think about the scalability of a TA Ursa going against a Weaver Invoker.
TA needs stacks. Someone's gonna have to stack, and EG's not known for necessarily stacking creeps that much.
Time for game 3, everybody. EG versus Faceless. Sit on down with that nice cup of coffee and enjoy some Dota with us at the Summit House.
How come everyone's wearing the same sweaters? Did they share
10
clothes?
seconds remaining.
I bought a shit ton of them, let me tell you. They were all like a couple of dollars each. Argyle is definitely in. All right.
All right.
Let's get it away. Game number 3.
The CM ports this time. Not the, oh, they both. Oh,
They
both
did.
ports. Yep. It's
Faceless always does that.
Every
They're
single
gonna pop
time.
each other smoke. Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
Good
God,
to
this
see
is
ya.
awkward. Where am I going to put my ward?
Does neither of these heroes have a taunt? I guess not, right?
No.
This is when you taunt, when you meet each other. Both taunts,
Yeah.
like
It's
no,
like,
no
hey.
attacking. You know, hey, what's up?
Good to see you.
I'll see you later.
I mean, there's no real point in like hitting the ogre, right?
No,
So Ogre, he
that
just
would
has
be
an
wasted
infinite-
hits. But he actually forced out a sentry from Disruptor because the Ogre could have had 2 wards on him and could have planted. Now they're going to try to do some jukes where...
Where Ice was still in Viz, he hands him the ward, so
Yeah.
I think Ogre placed it.
Yeah, so now he thinks that
Now he handed it
one
back.
ward has been placed mid,
Yep.
and the Void is going to place the second ward somewhere top. But in reality, they place a ward bottom, and they haven't placed the second one yet. It could be a ward
Real
for the
mind
rune
games.
or the lane top. Yeah.
30
All these
seconds
mind
to
games
go.
are like a really big part of the early game. Like
Yeah.
most games, they might turn out to be not a big deal, but some games is actually what can decide the whole early game. Is one ward getting dewarded or not? It's all these little things you try to make go your way.
See all the audible calls from the other team and how
Ping,
they're
ping,
changing
ping.
the lanes up, and you
Ping, ping,
make
ping.
your adjustments accordingly
You're
here.
gonna have a fight at top.
Oh, is this
right?
Are they going for both runes? Looks like they are.
They did it last game too.
Getting them, I think. Or not?
Oh,
No.
no, they're not. Arteezy
And
will.
they're just gonna give it to Arteezy too.
So Undying is starting top, which is quite weird as you kind of have this Ursa Disruptor against the Void. He should have some freedom to do something else on this Undying.
That's kind of.
I guess he's just concerned of this Ogre. Like, yeah, this Undying mirroring the Ogre movement.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's usually what we see them do at least. But now this is actually funny. Neither mid laner got the bounty rune. Both
Yeah.
safe laners got the bounty rune in this game. So
The Bad Rider
fun.
maybe doing the Iron Talon level 1 again.
Yep.
He's at least starting in jungle. Yeah, he's doing it.
I think Universe always does that. He's one of the few, no matter what.
I mean, I think most offlaners, they look to kind of get into the game, but there's some games when the offlaner, I think, should... Oh, is he dead? No,
No
never mind.
glimpse yet. Thunderstrike to bring him down a bit. Force him back.
Oh, what the hell?
Uh-oh. The refraction.
So this is what Ogre can do in the early laning phase. He dodged the Undying's move and
Yep.
was able to go on mid.
good little quick movement by him to put some pressure on Sumail.
Yeah.
But Sumail should be, you know.
Did he pick up another early Orbit Venom? It's on the VP one to win with.
Now we're on 2v2. Okay.
They both just have win laces on the Undying and the Ogre. Oh, oops.
Uh-oh.
Drag the creep wave.
It's not too bad.
Is it back in?
Ice getting very pressured though.
Well, double decay there. This
It's a dream.
this is like really annoying for Invoker when he's also sharing this experience.
Very annoying for both mid laners, I imagine. Can't we just go back to the days of a nice one-on-one?
One
Hey.
on one.
What is
One.
this?
All chat, you need help.
He's just
You
hiding.
need help, noob?
Nope.
It's the Alacrity build coming out for Jabs, not the Quas build, so he lacks a little bit of that extra regen that you do gain from Quas.
I think Crit's just getting his
Oh
ass
my
beat.
god.
Oh damn.
Artur's just farming.
He
He
really
doesn't
wanted
care. He's
that
not even
extra hit.
looking. He really doesn't
Look at
care.
Ice go.
I do think that the way you need to look at this lane is EG is losing the lane and Void is just getting XP. He's
Yeah.
not supposed to be getting anything. Like when you commit this Disruptor and Ursa. Yeah, this
He got 3 whole creeps.
See,
That's very big.
I want to call him the F word again, but I'm gonna chill out. But like he's being so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
This Void is getting more than he should, but
Dire's bottom tower
it's
is under attack.
it's nothing too big.
Power the ogre.
Oh, these illusion runes are actually a big deal. Takes up the refraction here.
Smack.
Forcing all that attention towards the mid lane and weakening their advantage in the top lane. So it's lots of repercussions here that are not working out too nice for EG. So they're going to be
All right,
Doubling
forced
out some denies.
support suicide here.
Double suicides coming up for EG.
The neutral's really the big winner in this game so far.
Yeah.
gentlemen. They
Imagine
played
if
the
they
lanes
could
too.
like buy an item if you suicided too much.
Like a hero feat like gives them a new ability.
Ogre's moving on from behind. He has the bottle now though.
Uh-oh. The burn of the refraction.
Oh,
He dodges the sunstrike.
Oh, he's still
Still
burning
dead?
down.
Alacrity attack.
Oh, but Zai gets Jabs
So I got the
first.
first blood. Wow.
Was Sumo close enough for the XP? I think he was, so...
Invoker missed his one attack uphill that would have given them the first blood. Feels bad, man.
Dive's still going in.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, so rip. He might. No, never mind.
It's close.
If he
He
had
stays
another decay
around.
up,
Yeah, one more.
Oh,
decay.
wow.
And they actually get the kill on top, probably from a glimpse, I want to say.
Yeah, he lost a lot, man.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if Faceless punished his bottom tower yet. Like Bad Rider starting jungle level 1.
I think they did. And he TP'd back
He
at
TP'd.
level 2.
He has Basti now. Yeah, the tower took some damage. It's gonna be a huge wave, and he actually has no mana and no Firefly. I mean, the EG supports, the Undying might be able to go there. The Disruptor looks to be 2 out of mana, but this Weaver might be getting a early free tower bottom.
Sure Black's happy about that. The biggest farmers in the game.
You should buy this Desert Orb.
Yeah, the
the
Blightstone, right?
Blightstone,
He's got the
yeah.
Aquila coming out on the courier.
I'm finally here. I finally get to flame all the players. Woo!
Yeah, let it free.
Just the casual
'Cause we get
Blightstone is
threats
super
if we
good,
do.
honestly. Like,
He'll be back before the creeps at the tower, though.
Yeah, he made it back.
gets the whole wave.
Don't hit
6
my
off
tower.
this.
Yeah.
I love good item timing. Or good level 6 timing.
And on the other side, though, you also buy
I think Arteezy's already farmed more this game than he did last game versus that dual lane.
I mean, he
Total.
might be, actually.
25 minutes flank was rough.
Yeah. Alright, this game, obviously, like TA, Ursa, and Undying, EG should easily be able to secure this first Roche.
Mm-hmm.
Team Faceless, like, once they have this Aegis, I think it becomes very hard for them to fight. Oh,
Why?
he's huge.
The bonus damage on the
He's
flame
Gucci,
break.
Sakuchi.
Sakuchi.
He got the Blightstone, dude.
Oh, you get it? Yeah, I mean, I think every Weaver should get this item now.
Yeah.
Looks, I mean, this looks too good to pass on.
Yep.
But once EG pick up this Aegis, I think Faceless are going to be looking to play really split Dota.
Double rotation, Ogre and Crystal Bane here, and now TA doesn't care though, he's just squaring up on the Invoker. Invoker chase him down. Okay.
They know they have a sentry now.
Yep.
Okay,
Should
4
know.
people committed middle.
Oh,
Ice is there too.
Faceless.
Yeah,
Ice
where
is
did he
there
come
for the
from?
party.
Hello.
The guy
Black
was just,
getting the bottom tower at the moment.
he's just in his own world down there, being neglected at the moment as there's continued pressure on the top and mid lane. No one to take care of the Weaver right now.
Wonder if Team Faceless are actually gonna like try to contest this this early Roche or these early plays from EG.
Yeah, early Ancients, is there going to be Ancients built up?
They've
you
got
know?
the Sunstrike and the bugs at least to get vision of it, but yeah, it's definitely hard to contest
That's
into
gonna be
the
super
Undying
hard.
and everything.
Faceless, they scale very slow in terms of damage. They actually need levels are not enough for them in this game. Invoker takes a long time. Oh,
He's got level 2 glimpse. Yeah, like that.
Oh
Make it
my
away.
goodness.
Really couldn't go anywhere from it. They will be able to get the Sunstrike and the stun, leading them potentially a kill, but no, crit's good. Gets off the heal, stays alive as he pops the wand to make it back away. Now the Ogre, who'd been committed so deep for this, will lose his own life, and it's a double kill for Arteezy. 180 performance already as EG lead ahead 4-1.
Oh, he wanted to go for the Disruptor going back, but good TP. Jabs.
Oh,
Getting very
slowed
pressured,
down.
forced to Ghost Walk. Woo!
It's away and under the tower here.
Man's beating him by a full level here. No one's stacking for him. EG rarely stacks unless it's for yourself.
Yeah, it's like only if they have the Sven Dominator or something.
yeah, that's a big thing for TA to hit these early items. Like they're way too fast for the game. But I don't think they're really gonna need it to really be able to make plays this game because lanes are going pretty well for them. I mean, they're going very well. Once he has this Chrono up on Void, I'm sure that he would really like to try and get a kill with some Sunstrike, maybe even Weaver joining in.
Yeah.
That could be a really good way for them to even out the game.
That's something I've actually seen. I think Wings do whenever they played the Weaver a few times I saw. They bring. I think Shadow rotates to like the off lane super early with his Weaver to go for plays with his off laner to try to like get them early levels and give his supports levels.
It's like bottom lane, they're going for a kill right now. They find
they
him.
got
It is first lasso of the game here from
Need
Universe.
to save
Black's
the,
able to get it off though, and he will stay alive. And rushes right on out.
That's huge. Oh, that is game changer right there.
Yep.
Okay, now moves potentially for Arteezy here. I just claimed that double kill, but
They have Sunstrike. I think they want to go for him.
man's up instead. Gets hit with the
2-time violation, but not quite enough. No other rotation. They're starting to get stacks up now on those Ancients.
Yeah,
Crits
they are.
actually. I think that's a triple
He
stack
is
now.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if Faceless gets some vision down there or look to even bother contesting that or holding out.
RTZ
Build the
switched
Roche
up,
camp.
switched up his build this game too.
Get
I
him.
don't know, he's just like
Just
hugging
trapping him.
No, don't, you can't walk this way. Bogus
Look,
just
he
just
is way
walks
too fat
around
for
him.
that. That's
He just
no
walked
way.
right through him.
I mean, it's like the New York subway here. Just shoves him right side and says, I got to get through. Sorry. And makes it on out. So
Yeah,
they
the-
can't stop him.
RTZ went for the different build this game though. He went to Blightstone last game. This game he goes for the Phase over Venom and now into the Mask too. I prefer this build, but I mean I can see the favor of getting the Desolator and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Obviously after Blink. But.
I mean, I guess that's an Aoi thing. He started it. Didn't he?
Yeah, I
His
mean I'm
first
not.
Ursa.
I think so. As far as I
We
saw.
assume, yeah.
But I mean, I really like the Matumba's way of playing the Ursa. This Mask of Madness seems to make life really easy for yourself.
Yeah, I really like the. I mean, we all saw different regions and stuff. I saw Ramses do like the starting build with the Wind Lace, double tangos, and then he builds into Phase Boots right away. So you just have that like really bursted movement speed now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just changed it up this time. No Wind Lace on the Ursa, just over Venom instead. To chase down this Void in the laning phase. But now, yep. Ice does
they're
get his
going-
level 6, decent timing.
RTZ going for Roche while I think they're also doing the Ancients.
Yeah.
so.
They're all in the
All
same.
So
one.
everyone's there, yeah.
Just big amount of money.
But
Efficiency.
I feel like Faceless are not capitalizing on this. They have a disruptor top who I think should be afraid of his life, and I also think this tower should be getting chipped down. Instead, they're kind of playing it safe.
There comes the swarm, a little late.
Almost level 6 disruptor.
Yeah, I think I would have liked to see Black rotate out of that bottom lane a bit sooner, just to put pressure on that off lane. But either way, it's it's a trade that happens, and they're inevitably going to lose that first Roche. We mentioned it like multiple times, so. But at least to gain something out of it, rather than
wow.
just like
He's out.
just a
Big TP.
big
Yeah.
TP.
Biggest TP.
He's got 6 now in Disruptor, eating that tome, so that's a very big ganking tool that they were missing. Now they
Oh,
have
for
the
sure.
lasso on top of Disruptor. Pretty
Yeah.
much their 2 only gankers for now.
These two meet again in the jungle.
Oh,
River.
get him, Zai.
I sense a lack of taunt on this Undying.
Yeah, I know. The Lana method, just switching up where you're going to walk,
Yeah.
dancing around a bit. But these guys are keeping it very straight cut right now. Head back up to their top lane, but yeah, Faceless not looking to get involved. Grant, would you say Faceless' early game is a bit spineless?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Smoke though for EG. They, as you mentioned, have that stack storm now. It's
Yeah.
time to gank. And who do you think is the target here? I mean, Black's already got a company beside him with Ice and the Chronos. So.
It's either they probably defend their tier 1 or make their own pressure onto the other tier 1 bottom. So
I do think EG are just looking to secure any tower with
Yeah.
the TA. TA is either rushing Death or going Blink. They have this 6 disruptor, but they have 2 Blink daggers coming up on the Bat and Ursa also.
200 gold off now on the bat.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
yeah, much
They
better
both are.
Ursa game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Even
it can go south real quick.
It can, absolutely.
I mean, Faceless look to just be dodging this Aegis. If they dodge it and time it well enough, and like this Ursa dies, starts falling off again, start playing it against this Chronosphere and
Wow.
Ice Wall.
Blink Dagger, buy one, get two free right now for EG.
Oh, they're gonna have
Three
to, yeah,
blinks.
3
Seven
blinks
trio.
all online. Time to debut it.
Here we
And
go.
Could be here
This
in the
is
mid
Bat
lane.
Rider's gonna be TPing in.
They are surrounding this Invoker. Crystal Main will be able to spot out. Little Raptor here.
I think EG is just gonna take this bottom tower. Faceless, they're gonna have a hard time taking mid, but they don't have many plays to make yet, I think. Unless they have big balls.
They are big balls.
They are big balls.
TI champions have big balls. Let's see, they are still.
Yep, looks like the bottom for mid, but luckily for EG, they take tower way quicker with just one Sumail bottom. They can try to
Oh.
defend.
Hello. Grabs, hog
Disruptor
ties
in
up,
position.
pulls on back into the Stag Storm, into Kinetic Field, even a Flame Break just to ensure it.
He used his Midas though before he died.
And he got the tower.
Yeah, and he got the tower.
That was a weird Ursa ultimate. Not gonna lie.
Just, intimidation factor as now he jumps in and eats a stun to the face, but nonetheless, he will be able to get the Ogre down. Crystal Bane raining down tears from above, but only going to get slashed apart within 3 hits there. RTZ will do the job, and we'll take a moment of silence right
And
now.
Sumail got bottom tower.
Yeah, big win there for EG. I mean, at least the Invoker uses Midas, got the tower, but they're very split up right now on the side of Faceless. They don't want to fight into the Aegis. They just seem content with farming this game, to be honest.
It looks like they want Black to have a Linken's here as fast as possible.
They just feel a bit too pressured from what EG has, with that triple blink. They don't feel like they can make big moves. They're just like, okay, we're just gonna split push and it's kind of the name of the game for us for now.
Yeah. I think these two supports, they die without reason.
Yeah.
This Invoker, you know, I mean, I agree with you. I think him getting this tower and dying for it was favorable for Faceless.
But then, losing those two supports
That hurts a lot.
Hurts a lot. Yeah.
I mean, they're probably gonna get this top tower, which I still think is good for Faceless. I mean, EG would prefer if they were losing no towers and getting towers.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
here.
Get him. Time
Blink.
dilation, and
They
he's
can
gone.
now defend top. I mean, defend mid on the Radiant team.
Yeah, forced a reaction at least. Almost got that tower as well. So it's not. I mean, it's a fairly even game. The kill score is definitely 7-1 PG. They have a bit of a lead as well with that the Roshan being picked up and the lane's going pretty well for them, but it's still quite close.
Faceless would be really happy in this game if nothing was happening,
Yeah.
and I think EG are under pressure to make moves. So it's all gonna come down to how they predict the moves and how the moves turn out for like in the next 10 minutes. I think this is gonna really decide like a big part of this game.
Yeah. When you say it like that, it does feel like then the repeat of the last game, but I would certainly say EG have a lot more going for them this time in the same part of the game. So
Absolutely.
I would have a lot more confidence. Plus, obviously, Faceless don't have that Naga, so it's on the Weaver. It's kind of be that late game insurance policy, I guess. But EG are.
But then you have the balanced Wizard Man, and he is he's very good against this Ursa hero if the game keeps going.
Yeah, Bloodlust as well, benefiting all three core. Well, not the Invoker the most, but yeah, like the other cores pretty well on the side of Faceless.
Crystal Main really can do a lot with
Yeah,
Bloodlust.
throws snowballs really quickly.
Her ult comes down faster.
Looks like they're smoked up by the Radiant Ancients here. And there's smoke down there, so we have smoke into smoke.
I
more
like
than
that.
likely.
It's pretty dank as they go on down. Let's
Will
see
Ice
who's
get
gonna
a big
clash.
chrono?
Universe there in the front. Quick side blink. Able to grab the Invoker on the other side. They commit the Static Storm, which they'll just walk out through. On the other side, Frenzy above. Falling down below.
Oh.
Chrono cop between the two.
Pretty
They
decent
back out in a
CM-ult.
way. CM-ult. It's a full duration CM-ult. Shredding on through will take out the two. Comeback of Arteezy now for round number 2 as they drop to kinetic field. Sumil looks a step back. He gets the cleanup. Black trying to get some pot shots off, but now is going to get glimpsed right back into the midst of EG.
He'll be slow when he's out.
But he's trying to make it out, but Arteezy makes chase. Going to be forcing out the time lapse, puts him on the other side, and he says, see you later.
What was that? That was an Invis rune on Universe or something?
Yeah.
Because he didn't break, so he got a nice grab on the Invoker. They didn't really have much damage other than the CM ult. I think that was pretty much all the damage coming out from Faceless in that team fight until Black showed up. Got a couple hits off, but definitely playing on the back foot. Team who gets the initiation seems to be quite favorable, and Aegis on Ursa.
Could have been way worse though.
Yeah.
Faceless Void almost got caught in that ult. Crit was just a little bit too late, and he still got his ult off.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah, super good for EG. It took mid tower. They only lost an Undying. Aegis was about to expire, so they're happy, very happy. But Faceless, I mean, they lose the Invoker, but the Weaver at least stays alive, and they really need this damage coming out from the core. So there's a lot of weight on Weaver as well as Invoker this game.
What build deserves to go? Like, what do you go versus Invoker that doesn't make you completely useless late game? He's casting a lot of spells.
Yeah, I think you play on your Blink Dagger a lot on this hero. I think this Blink BKB is the best this hero is gonna do in games like this, where kiting is gonna be a thing. Like, you're gonna get Chrono. There's Weaver with Sakuchi. You need to play under some Blink BKB.
Yeah, 4 staffs could come later on. It could be a tough time for Ursa to get a hold of anybody.
Yeah, Basher, Diffusal.
Yeah, you need this bash. I don't think Diffu in this
You don't
game.
think Diffu? Okay.
Yeah, mostly because there's like this Void Leap and Sakuchi.
What about to break like Lincolns and stuff? I mean, it makes it a little bit easier, but that's not his job, I guess.
That's true.
We'll get
That's true.
Abyssal
It
later.
removes the Bloodlust
Glimpse
as well.
is very good for breaking Lincolns if that's how you're gonna play with the Glimpse.
Gonna go for the Basher, yeah.
Yeah.
Much more standard. Gives you some stats as well.
Glimpse is like one of their only options if they want to have something to break Lincolns.
Yeah, I mean, he's going for 4 step on
Sorry.
bat, but I was trying to think of like, just to make it easier to get the lassos, easier to get the glimpses off, but
Yeah.
not optimal to go for the diffuser for sure. You want your Basher, you want your Aghanims, you want your BKB.
Yeah, it's a decent axe game too. Like this Chrono is gonna be their main lockdown later for a long time in this game. You can use the Ursa axe during Chrono.
Lincoln's done for Black. Farming pretty much the whole game. Had a lane to himself.
Oh my. Desodon for Sumail and 1,000 gold.
This TA is kind of spinning out of control this game.
Looks like they want to take tier 2 bottom and then be a super easy second Roche.
Looks like Faceless gonna fight this one. They don't have Aegis this time on EG, so oh, they actually know the Ursa's top, I think, also. Okay, they're actually going top instead. I think they're running through a ward, or did I see wrong? At the stair, yeah, there we are. So EG knows what's happening. They're gonna get free damage on the bot tower. Faceless have to like regroup to get a move going. They're kind of like indecisive. Oh, they're actually going for this guy. Dead?
Jump there, pop the Lincolns, and Arteezy right by his side to get the finish. Great quick cleanup of Black right there.
All because Batrider had so much early farm. Pop it with his own 4-step. And now they're gonna have Roche. It was a 50-second about 20 seconds ago, so an early good spawn for EG. Or they could just
Seriously,
pressure
yep,
base
yep.
too. He might.
Now it's looking
Really good.
really good for EG and pretty grim for Faceless, but still they've got a lot of team fight on the side of Faceless if they can get the proper chronos, but it's EG making the moves first at this point.
And they have a gem on Disruptor. They bought the first one.
They seem to have respectable high ground defense on Faceless side, so you know, it's on EG to kind of penetrate. But you got a bad.
It's pretty shite, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you got like the Crystal Maiden Q.
And Faceless Void
bugs.
Chrono.
I mean, Faceless voice.
The chrono. I mean, if you miss a chrono, you
I mean, yeah,
lose.
we're one and done, but
we need.
you
I
also
mean,
can get a
We're
great chrono.
reaching.
I think Radiant needs some really like.
Oh my! Hello.
Okay, right on the Black. Just as he comes back,
Nice.
then the jump in comes out, but he gets silenced up. He can't get really anything done with the back of this chrono, but it does help keep Black alive on this one. EG continued to kind of pursue here, dancing under the tower a bit. Arteezy takes a lot of free shots. Invoker up and above, going to be able to clear out the tombstone, and now
Bashed
Arteezy
him.
makes his jump onto him. He's able to get off the Ghost Walk, and he'll be fine, but Arteezy continues to eat damage, and he will end up going down. Now it's Faceless on the move on forward. Sumail, big shot, jumps in, looks to chase for Black. Lincoln's going to get popped, but he's able to turn it around and also take out Sumail. And now it's going to be Faceless's time to hold on this one, as they will get the rest of the cleanup here. It's a 3-for-1 trade, triple kill for Black.
The invis fade there on the meld strike.
Yeah, he ran
I
out
think
of
he
disruptors,
he
right?
probably would have died.
I
Would have
mean,
been really
it would
close.
have made the fight way different for Weaver. He
Yeah.
would have had to play so careful. Might have died. But I mean, this whole fight happens because of this beautiful chrono from Daryl.
Yep.
Like normally, chronoing your own teammate when he's in fucking static, like it's so it's so risky. You're thinking, what is this shit chrono? Weaver would have instantly died if he
Yep.
didn't chrono there. This Ursa would have just slaughtered him.
Definitely a big play.
Super good play. That keeps him in the game.
Uh-oh.
Team Black Ice good there, but Ice alone now.
Might not be dead.
Pulled back and
glimpse.
time walks
Think-
away.
Can
Glimpse is there, goes for the TP.
He didn't have Firefly on him that whole time.
That
or
build
he
too.
would've
Look
got
at,
him.
you see that Void build? 3-3-3.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Interesting stuff.
Going for
I definitely would have put one more point in Q.
Yeah,
but,
probably.
like instead of this third level bash, but you know, it's you ask yourself when you're hitting creeps, am I gonna be using Q or am I gonna bash this creep for fastest farm?
You know, I just say player preference. You know, that's a cop out.
I mean, this is gonna happen for the rest of the game. I think it's gonna be some. He is dead though.
Bump
Yeah,
back
that's
chase here.
I know.
Ogre far from home here, trying to maybe do some scouting, but nonetheless, it's caught up by EG as they were already underway, taking out the Roche, as you can see. Arteezy not going to grab it, looks to leave that one for Sumail.
It still feels like Faceless is just playing on the back foot. Like they're playing super reactionary. I don't see them making like trying to go for these plays at all. It's just all them responding to EG's plays. I mean, it is pretty hard. I mean, when they only have the Void ulti for like the setup. But I don't feel like I've seen like too many attempts for like the Sunstrike on top of the CM Ogre rotations or something. Just seems like they're like letting EG dictate the pace for sure.
I do think it's hard. Like
Yeah.
like you say, this Ogre Fire Blast into Sunstrike is kind of grasping in thin air.
Yeah.
And wasting chrono in this game, that's gonna mean racks at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna lose racks if you have a bad chrono. So Faceless, they just want this game to go later.
Mhm.
Weaver and Invoker needs to become stronger, and then they have a lot more plays to make.
And they're still pressuring top because they have that ward in the middle river that's on 3 of EG going middle.
Yeah, and their push is pretty decent. EG's push is good because of the TA, but other than that, it's kind of ass. They do have a TP on TA. He's actually going this Hurricane Pike build this game.
Even with the 4-step first.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's the play here. It's not bad, because it's always good to have against this slow and Invoker and stuff. Yeah, Shadowblade, that's interesting. I like it because they do lack a lot of damage, and this item is a way for him to initiate with Chrono. He can also be in a good position to counter initiate, but It gives him damage in the chrono. It gives them more damage as a team.
Bat Rider didn't die the last fight. He has the gem still, right? I
So,
assume.
yeah.
Yep.
When Yules on Bat, remove the time dilation and also remove the Lincoln so you can keep the force staff.
Yep. Be able to pull back and isolate
Big
someone of their
smoking
choice,
with
but
the Shadow Blade.
Faceless moves, sees the illusion as it doesn't pop their smoke.
Uh-oh, there's
They're
a lot of
trying to
people.
stalk. Black is
This
up.
could be really beautiful.
Running
This could be
right
good for
through.
Faceless here.
They're
This is
getting a
not
nice
the
little.
hero
This is a
though.
flank for sure.
They don't want to
Black
skip
on
the
one
dirt.
side, the rest of the team on the other, as they could be pincering in. Universo also in a good spot up on
They
the
need
high
like
ground.
an Ursa or Bat Rider. They don't want to go on the Aegis, but they have no saves on EG. So if this chrono lands well, there's no Mama to help out.
This could be.
It's a
This is
standoff
quite
here.
a standoff right now.
It is a serious standoff from both sides right now. Arteezy showing
He's
himself
got
in
the
the lane.
Aegis though. That's not who they want.
No, no, no.
They
They're
can't.
waiting.
Yeah,
Look at this.
Sumail's
This is so good.
trucking
This is
in.
okay.
Oh, okay.
He's all the way in now. They'll commit in with the spells. Daryl makes a deep dive, gets a chrono onto 2 on Sumail. Not going to be taken yet, but they will get the quick kill on the Disruptor. Turnaround fire on Isis. Arteezy will slash him down. Crystal mainly without the ulti. Can they stop him from doing it? Not quite yet, but Sumail will blast her apart with 2 shots. She will get dropped 2-for-1 trade. Chase is on for the Ogre. Takes a bit of manpower to finish him off, but they'll get her done. EG taking 3-for-1 trade.
Yeah, I like the idea, but unfortunate. I mean, they did kill the Disruptor before he got a spell off, but they didn't even pop the Aegis, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah, the refraction blink. He got the and he had a Hurricane Pike too. So there's a lot of ways to move out of the meatball, not having to worry about anything too much there.
Looks like we can check it out again here. Obviously, we had Sumail jumping way back and behind, and of course forced himself away from trouble and let Ice and Company try to fend for themselves, making most of the chrono. Black was back there behind him, but he had to run away from the universe, so he was not there for the team, and that's when she really just kind of took their advantage of numbers.
Yeah, his Lincolns gets broken, and then he can't even. He literally just spent the whole time of that fight just running away. He's like, okay, my Lincolns is broken. I can't get lassoed. I'll die.
Yeah. Universe did what he had to do and took Black pretty much right out of that fight.
Aghanims now for Ursa.
This is
Oh, that's
far better.
Aghanims on Invoker too, though,
Yep.
which is huge. It's one of the most value Aghanims in the game, if not the most value.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that Ancient Apparition is a pretty good axe. So does Cotton. Oh, Lasso's out here. Grab onto Ice, straight back into a Static Storm. Lock inside a Death Cage. Take him out. Nice pick right there.
And they find a ward.
Everything just coming up roses right now for EG.
I still think EG is not as far as ahead as they ideally want to be, like pushing high ground at this moment. They don't have the tools, I feel like, just yet. This Aegis, I don't think they feel good. I mean, of course they feel good, but they don't feel good enough to end the game right
Gotta
now.
feel great.
Yeah,
Feel
Aegis
good.
is going to be expiring pretty much any minute now.
Sumail
next
get
20
a
seconds or so.
BKB now, since Invoker has Aghanims.
I think BKB will be a pretty safe bet, but then you also kind of still need this Aegis, because again, they don't have a save for Chrono. This Chrono can just happen and you die without getting anything out of the BKB, but
Maybe Bloodthorn, right? Small crit into Bloodthorn, because it's very good versus the Void and the Weaver and the Invoker later on.
Black.
the
Oh,
bash.
that's a nice little bash. He happens to get right there. Locks Black in his place. He tries to Sukuchi away. Like he might be able to make it out here. Suddenly Invoker shows up. Gets a snap onto Arteezy, and they make the getaway. Trap though. He looks for Su. There's going to be the chrono only for Sumail right now. Can they burst it down? Static Storm will be on top. They will be able to get Sumail, but they lose the Invoker as the exchange. There's going to be the lasso, the grab. They look to get the bug. Can they finish him off? Black looking to make it south. Gets off the time lapse and makes it alive, but not so good for the rest of Faceless here. They lose their Crystal Maiden, and they might lose more. Arteezy continues to chase down for Black.
Won't get him. Too
Black
long on
again.
blade.
He's still
He's gonna
I
go.
don't know though. I don't know. Black tries to set
Wanted
up a
him.
present on the way back, but a good fight for EG once again.
Yeah, they got the TA. It's decent. Weaver ends up living. Finishes up a Death Zone now, but Invoker does die right away.
I think if they get this double Lincolns going, Weaver even can even put it on an Invoker or vice versa. Makes EG's way of fighting really awkward. This Bat Rider never knows, like, if this guy is gonna have 1 or 2 Lincolnses, and what kind of, like, if you use Jules and then force stab him and he only had 1 Lincoln, you
Yeah.
suddenly force stab him away. Faceless really just want to make the fights really hard for EG and kind of drawn out. If EG start wasting BKB or Lasso doesn't work out, I think it's and they still have a Chrono up their sleeve, then I think Faceless are gonna be in a position where they can just win the fight. And this is the kind of game where if Faceless they win one fight, maybe two fights, it's kind of over. Like EG they can't drop the ball. Faceless they can keep trading like slightly unfavorably and still be in this game, but EG can't.
What did Sumail end up going for? Did he go for the BKB or did he not buy anything yet?
He's going.
He's going for it. Okay. Definitely the safest play.
Yeah. Probably wait for the
You saw him
cheese
there.
and
Yeah.
He almost died in Chrono. He had like some 10% HP after Chrono where he could have BKB'd if he had it, but hello.
Nom.
Nothing we didn't need to say. Just
Crystal Maid.
Just an
pile,
Ursa.
pile of ice on the ground is Crystal
Oh,
Maid.
double damage on TA. Do they want? Nah, they're not.
Oh, he has the BKB. Oh.
Yeah, I
brought it
just
out.
bought the whole thing.
I see.
Dire's
Easy.
middle tower is under attack.
They'll push it back out here, but yeah, we could see
With
Faceless
the double
cores.
damage.
One hit, hits the creep once. Time walks out. And
Value
TPs.
seconds to pull the wave back.
That's gonna finish
love
off
when
the
I see
double
that.
damage. It's really good.
EG doing everything in their power. They want to keep the pressure forward here. Not looking to play this one too late.
Oh no,
Right,
the
he's going
bottom
right in.
lane, EG's Bane of last game.
Yeah, right. Let's see if Faceless can attempt to hold. The Tombstone's now going to be committed. The Forge Spear is beginning to go to work on it. Tries to slow them down a bit. Faceless hanging high and up north on this one. Black will help try to finish it here, but does have to be wary.
In position. He's in the trees on the bottom there.
Yeah, Universe is waiting.
Gets ice.
It's ice pullback. Can they finish him off? Yes, they can. He has no buyback.
No
so
buyback
there's
on
gonna
Void.
be no Void Chrono for this fight. Invoker unleashing a combo here for Sumail. He's going to get forced to the low ground and saved. Ortizi, a couple of hard shots right there from Black, but he's going to be good. Sunstrike is up above the stairs, but not going to be able to get the finish. EG pull back it away here.
Yeah, BKB saving his life right there.
I think Ice had a play where they could have one shot this TA, but it's super hard. Like from his perspective, he's looking for this like opportunity to one shot one of these cores. It doesn't really work on Ursa because the Aghanims and they don't have a silence. But this Bat Rider and Void, they're constantly looking at each other. It's like a tug of war between them. They both hate each other right now.
I think it could have been way worse. He had to use Static Storm at like the last 0.5 second of that. It could have been way worse for Faceless.
It could have been horrible for EG too, though.
That too, yeah.
If this fight goes wrong for EG, they actually lose the Roshan. I can't believe they actually went for this move.
And now they
Looking
get the
back at
Roche,
it,
yeah.
now they do get the Roche. But imagine if Faceless wins this fight, they just go straight to Roche, get it. Now they
middle.
have Aegis. Now this game is like so easy for them to play. But
Yep.
this Aegis is also going to be huge for EG. Now if TA picks it up, it's very difficult for Faceless to take a straight up fight. Like they initiate and one shot a guy. Now the fight has to be long, drawn out, and EG kind of have to slip up.
And Zai's really farmed.
What does he have?
No, wait, but that's
Glimmer
it.
Cape.
Is that the third Roche? My brain.
Yeah, that's
yeah, it's the third one. Yeah,
He
okay.
has
Yeah.
Glimmer Cape, 4 staff, and 2K.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got that 4 steps not long ago as an additional way to use the Lincolns. EG now have an Aegis. Sumail will pick that one up again. EG feeling like they're at a pretty high peak right now. We'll have to see if the bottom lane is going to be revisited soon enough. Now with the power of the Aegis here. Obviously, Faceless will take their time farming whatever scraps they can. Black's got a good pretty penny saved up right now.
Dire's
They're
top
completing a
tower is
Lincolns
under
and
attack.
Dragonlance and such. What's
does go
his next
Diffusal.
move?
Interesting. So Ursa did go back for the defusal. Black, I'm not too sure actually. He needs. I mean, they're not really lacking too much in their fights. It's just about whoever gets the big initiation off. So he might still be okay hanging on with what he has for now.
I saw this very interesting build from Ace on Weaver. He went bottom.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
Him again.
The trap. That trap vision.
And yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
The
for
neutral!
Ice.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
The
it
one
killed him.
neutral.
Oh,
Wow.
The neutrals were the real winner. You said in the beginning,
You
Dakota.
really mad, bro? Well, nonetheless, Daryl will be taken off the game.
So let's see,
No
921.
buyback again.
How
Still.
much health? No, it doesn't show much health. I
He's-
think it like literally got only the
Creep
last
Ray
hit.
is pretty far, but they can maybe make it through mid. Yeah, they will make it.
Ice fell off a lot. He brought the Shadow Blade, and now he's been back to like 0 gold.
So he goes for his own defusal. Okay.
Yeah. Wonder how that works between the mana break and refraction. Actually, I don't know the interaction if it's a separate attack
That's
or
one
not.
instance.
A unique,
all
is
in
it
one?
a
It's
unique
all one
attack
instance.
modifier.
Okay.
Dota 1 is too, yeah. But
I mean,
this is one.
there's weird interactions, but because like Orb of Venom still cancels blink through refraction. I don't know how the defusal actually works. Yeah.
It's 1 damage instance.
Yeah. Okay. So it is. It's only like 1. Gotcha.
The
Hope I'm
siege
not
is
wrong.
on.
Right.
That was a pretty 4-place tombstone. Faceless are fine with that.
Okay.
They change direction and go for the bottom racks. They still have a glyph, don't they? They actually don't.
Not. Ice is in position. Universe is not there to see this right now.
Yeah, Ice has been taken out a couple of times. Has been able to really get that chrono off.
He wants to get a 2-man chrono this time around where he gets some 2-4s in it. I think if he can get the Bat Rider right off the bat, then he's he's gonna be pretty happy, and I think that the fight's gonna actually turn out pretty well for Faceless.
Yeah.
They really wanna have this battle.
Oh, okay then. It's a stun. Hurricane Pike, but now frozen.
Anything else spells?
It's getting bounced around
Forced
a bit.
all around. Okay.
Kill the bug.
Throwing some shots at each other a bit, but nothing too serious here.
Dire's bottom tower is under
She
attack.
just desperate to finish out these racks here on the bottom.
I mean, they've got all 3 lanes shoved in, so
Yeah.
there's
Forcing a
at least
mistake.
that. Yeah.
Unfavorable
Radiant's
matchup.
bottom
Not the
barracks is
craziest of wave clear here for Faceless. It takes them a while to spam out these lanes and keep the pressure off. Boker doing what he can to dish out all the spells. Ignite will do its part.
Look how far back Universe is sitting here. He's like, okay, you guys have Aegis and Cheese, just chip at it. I don't really want to put myself in a position where Void's in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, I actually think this is where the game is gonna be made. Or
Gets it. Gets hit with a 3 times multi and an Invoker Sunstrike.
he might just chrono on top of him if he dies here. Okay.
Okay, makes it back
Oh.
away. Back to the bell. Snap on in.
Saw Universe, he wanted to go in
Convinced
there.
But he didn't commit. Holds on to
They
the
need
chrono
this
for now.
meatball.
And they back up and out. That's 1 rack's down now.
I think he just goes back to
I think they should.
They
Yeah,
got the
they have to
racks.
reset.
I mean, range rack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not much.
It is an exposed melee rack, but that was, yeah, he really wanted the bat, but
Yeah.
there was also the opportunity right there. If TA just dies and you chrono on top of him, that you can maybe blow him up again with just a Weaver hitting.
Like Meatball and a Weaver on top.
You can BKB.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
still, but
This is Sunstrike.
Yeah, Faceless has been struggling a lot to get vision out in this game just because of the early gem pickup from EG on Universe's Bat Rider, and especially with the traps all over the place. It's like EG just has a much easier game of understanding where Faceless is positioned to take these fights properly. Now full AC finished up from Sumail, so when that Aegis ticks out pretty soon, he'll have
Yeah.
that to replace it. Looking at
Ursa,
critical mass almost.
yeah, Ursa should be getting his Abyssal now.
And
He has enough, right? Yeah.
yeah, he's got like just enough to buy it, I think. Maybe a little bit short. Pretty close.
Or actually, he's short. Is he not?
Yeah, he's short a little bit, right?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Math. I
Math.
gave up on it a long time
NA
ago.
math. You're
NA
on the
math.
couch
NA
now.
math.
You're on the
You're
NA
absorbing
couch.
our NA
Yeah.
math.
Yes.
That is 3 plus 2.
He needs 5
Dick.
cheeseburgers.
Yeah, there you go.
3 bald eagles plus 2 assault rifles and
2
1 eagle.
assault
1.
Oh god.
More staffs aplenty here.
So they finished. So Aegis ticks out. He's gonna get the AC or
Yep.
TPs for now.
2 TBs.
2 TPs instead of an AC
Whatever.
value.
You know,
Jab's got an. I think he got the Lincolns, right? Yeah.
but you know what I want to see? I want to see triple Lincolns. I want Daryl to get Lincolns also.
He's pretty far away, but
Man,
What did he
that
get?
would be
Not far,
that would be
maybe.
good to
Wait,
see.
he definitely has another item, does he
No,
not?
no.
No, dude.
Double smoke!
Double
This
smoke
is an
as well.
intense fight, folks.
They are
Chins.
they are in California. They are blazing it
Woo,
up.
it's legal. Let's go.
It's legal.
Double smoke is out.
Man, Ice.
Oh,
is
they
out.
saw that smoke. They saw he was smoked.
He saw the Force Spirits get summoned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit just doesn't happen out of the blue air, you know?
Yeah, just like boom, Force Spirits.
Oh, they
Oh,
gave up.
oh.
Right on top.
No, Invokers!
Right there. Can they get it? Static Storm on top, trying to slow him down, but it's not going to be happening. They take out Sumail first, and they're looking for more. Ortiz able to get the cleanup and takes Daryl buys back to get back into it now. And absolute chaos here. Looks like EG should be able to get the better end of it. Black, though, hanging in there, looking to go for Universe. He gets the Yules off, though. Ice back. Bats down Ortiz from the back end side, and he's trying to limp away, but gets hit with the snap. Is there going to be more damage to stop him? It looks like there will.
Oh, he even tried
gets that grab. Tornado gets the catch. It looks like Crit is done for. Oh, he goes for the ethereal TP, and he'll be good.
No stunts up. Oh, he even tried to purge the cold snap. Arteezy did to try to run away there, but did
All
get
3
hit again.
cores, Bob
So
back.
Notel, I'll let you say it. What happened in that fight? Why did Invoker have to buy back?
That was so unfortunate, man. Like,
Did he walk into the chrono?
I mean, you know, it happens.
It
Like
happens,
this chrono is
yeah.
right in front of you. You actually, the void is like looking to jump. The
Yeah.
invoker's looking for the chrono, and then suddenly the chrono's in front of you. You forgot where your hero.
Oh, here
Like,
we go
Watch it
right
right
here.
here.
Feels bad, man. Look at that. He's just spamming meteor right now.
Boom. Bump back. He still manages to somehow make it away with about half of his life, but the whole fight is him struggling just to live.
Yeah.
There's nothing off offensively.
They both have to buy back Void and the Invoker.
Weaver ended up buying back, and
They all three boards
Oh,
bought
all
back.
3 bought back.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
God.
EG just pushes.
Cost
Yeah,
them
not
so
happy
much.
about that. No, EG, they can't push up, push straight away. They can still lose the game by simply losing one fight. They haven't lost a single fight in this game. Keep that in mind. Like they haven't
Yeah.
got stomped in any fight. If that happens once, I'm gonna call it that Faceless are simply just gonna win the game. He is gonna buy up a full Abyssal on Ursa now. It's not gonna have buyback, so there's also a scenario where Faceless they kill them near the Roche pit and get the Roche. Yeah, you know, it's a 25k lead, but this this chrono plus invoker spells, it makes it feel like Faceless are still in it, because there's no answer from EG's side except the Ursa Aghanim's.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's an
Aghanim's?
That's a Dirgeags.
Damn.
a lot of strength.
He's gonna get real swole real fast. These fights have been
Ooh,
very congested.
got
Okay,
the jump on
straight
Sumail.
up Chrono to take Sumail out of the game.
What's the Roche timer like?
Look at
It's
the
pretty
gold
far
Ice
away.
gets for killing Sumail. That's not even a kill streak.
We're about to see what it is. Will it be nice for Faceless here? A small timer would be very nice, and it is. It's like 40 seconds.
Yeah, they can
30
get it
seconds.
from that. If it's 30 seconds, they get it.
I think
don't have
Sumail
eyes
has
on it.
buyback though, right?
No, he didn't.
No, he does not have buyback.
No, Sumail's
No, he does.
buyback.
He does.
He has buyback. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes. Where do you see?
You see at the
See,
top,
the
that
top, the
banner?
little banner
If it has a
thingy?
gold trim around it, that means they do have a buyback. If
don't-
it doesn't have a gold trim, it means they do not.
I don't see it.
The gold thing
The
around
gold-
his timer. See it?
You'll see one
I
that
see,
doesn't
I
have
see,
it.
I
It's
see.
one of those fun little things they add that most
Oh.
people still like.
They're gonna see road.
Kill that trap.
Oh, they might walk out before they see it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they
it's
keep
good.
killing them here. If they keep killing them, if they get like this gem on like plus Barrier kill, who does not have a buyback, I'm gonna say that shouldn't have unless that's a lot of reliable gold.
Oh, he spots it too. Roche spawn.
So at least EG knows what's up.
Alright,
Radiant
it
does
looks
not.
like they're just gonna take a fight there.
Wow.
So this is super scary for Faceless. This fight at Roche, because that can be the game. That can mean
Yeah.
like two sides. If you lose the fight here, they're not. They're just gonna skip the Roche and go for Rax.
Look at Ice. He just like quadrupled his money. 2,600 gold now.
I want him to get Lincoln.
I think he should. I think it's a
They
great
should
pickup.
just get triple Lincolns and just put everything on this fucking invoker. Just fucking get him triple bubble.
So
Double
Abyssal
smoke,
now.
try bubble.
So Arteezy sold his mask now. He picked up the. He's gonna have the Abyssal and the Aegis now as well on top. So
Steal it. Dirge didn't get over.
or will he get the? He'll get the cheese, right?
I hope he
Oh, no,
doesn't
takes-
take the. Oh, what?
Takes the Aegis this time. I mean, Sumail doesn't really have a. Oh, no more boots.
Yeah, but he could have done that with the Aegis.
Yeah.
The problem he has is that he is.
He dies to one.
He dies to one chrono, or
Yep.
he can very easy to this Weaver or Invoker hitting him throughout the chrono.
Yeah.
And
see if it pays.
Arteezy, he always has a play in chrono. They have still no silence on Faceless, so he can always pop his Aghanims.
We'll see if it bites him in the ass or not, but.
I'm not a huge Ursa player, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong about that mechanic. That chrono doesn't stop the Aghanims. It's only silence, right?
Yeah, it's
I don't know,
only,
look at me
it's
on
only
this.
silences.
'Cause I've
like
seen it in
Legion
Black
Duel
Hole, yeah,
and
Legion
stuff like that.
Duel,
Like
yeah.
but like Aegis or Chrono is one of the abilities that does not silence you. It's a lockdown,
Yeah.
so you're able to use it. In before we're completely wrong now. He did use the enrage the last time, so
Okay.
I'm still making a threat if you're wrong.
I'll sign it.
I'll upload that shit.
Well, for now, EG just biding their time here as Faceless are swelling up quite a bit. Had things been just a bit different, no walk into the chrono, that would have been a Faceless fight.
This Weaver is getting
Faceless Roche.
scary, actually.
It's got the
Bigger
crit.
and bigger.
Bigger and bigger.
Big bug.
Playing without boots and without TP feels he feels pretty limited in terms of movement, but I mean this bloodlust though actually makes you feel good again.
Yeah.
It is.
But yeah, Faceless, they are so limited because of their buyback status.
So they gave the cheese to crit, and Sumail picked up bots, so he doesn't have either.
I see. Bot's probably not doing so much, although it could create the scenario of like hitting base without Faceless threatening to trade, but I mean Faceless, they're backed up against the corner. They have to win this fight and they can't rely on buybacks. They actually have to play against Cheese and Aegis without buybacks.
EG can slow siege more because Dirge can just stack up 10 strength decays every 4 seconds if they just sit around.
Yeah, that's actually,
Scared to fight.
it's pretty devastating. 'Cause it's
Two of
such low
those?
cooldown.
We should
20
split
strength?
those mana
Yeah.
boots into an Aether Lens. This is the cave. Miles away in the low
That
ground.
would be pretty smart. Okay.
So they really want that melee Rex.
Yeah, they're gonna get this one. I think
Yeah.
they're gonna give it up.
Yeah.
Oh, creeps are pretty far away from mid. The backdoor protection has been taken off. They're in basement. Yeah.
Trying
Are
to
they
creep
really
forward with
fighting
anything
this?
they can, but
They're all
Arteezy
they're all
just
back.
sitting
They're not
there.
even like split pushing. Looks like they're keen to fight.
Is Arteezy disconnected? He just got Ardent Tombstone. He's
He's
actually
just
guarding
taunting
it.
him.
Okay.
Doesn't give no hoots.
shifts to middle now. Raxes are down on the bottom.
Look at this bloodlusted tower. Holy shit.
I love the bloodlusted barracks.
Yeah, the
it's just
barracks,
gigantic.
Yeah.
Oh, smoke in the back. On ice.
Yeah, they don't want to just get whittled down.
Okay, they're looking for the opening here. Positioning from EG though seems pretty tight. They are.
Look how far
staying
back Crit
in
is.
the way. Yeah,
Crit's like all the way back
they
there.
are trying to make sure they're in another game as far as how distance could be. Hard
poke.
hits onto Arteezy.
Yep. All right. Well, he'll take what he can get. Ogre works.
Settles
Have
for
to be
the
careful
Ogre.
with
They
this
get
Chrono.
blasted. That's where Dale makes his move. He catches 3 with the Chrono. Is able to walk out from the stack storm. But the
Right.
other 3 are back and behind, unloading their shots. Silenced or not, they will continue to do the damage. But then they move in with their own assault and they quickly shred apart the Invoker. He's going to be forced to now buy back him and the Crystal Maiden. Arteezy, though, on his still first life will help in taking down the tier 3. EG looking to close this one out now. Crystal Maiden dishes out the freezing field. It's way back and behind, but Sumail tries to get the shots on in. Ends up blinking back, and they get their tier 3. EG a bit spent now. Doesn't look like it. Jump back in and a quick takeout.
That's the third buyback again on all 3 cores.
This is the final hurrah, it looks like, for Faceless potentially. Unless EG want to totally withdraw. Holding the low ground, jumping commitment. Can they get Ice Ice? They
No
can't.
buyback.
Faceless Void is out for good. It's just on the Invoker and on Black Weaver right now to get it done. They turn back. It looks like they might be able to finally get the Aegis down, but those Raxes are in trouble. EG beginning to whittle them down quite a bit. While on the other side, Black's up in arms with Sumail. He's going to be forced to step back. And now Sumail goes back with what's important now. Arteezy being focused. They just continue to kite him, forcing him back.
stacks.
Faceless can't get the finish. They've lost 1 Rax mid lane now. Yules and I
Purge it.
imagine a blink, purge, something, force. Makes it back out. Arteezy,
Oh,
another
he gets
re-engagement
eaten.
and crush. How many times this
SCG.
fight have they been able to jump right back in and hit him where it hurts?
That was
Faceless.
a pretty long duration fight, but Crit there
Crit
actually was like,
won
that
the
was
fight,
so
for
sick. Like the
sure.
Chrono was actually really legit. It actually got like both
Got
of them.
far.
It got 4. I think Sumail walked into
Yeah, he
it,
walked in.
but then Crit just like jumps in, gets a 3-man static storm, and they had no follow-up on top of the Chronosphere there. So overall, really well played by EG. I think they should feel pretty happy about that one. I think that Faceless struggled quite a lot in this one.
They didn't make any major mistakes. They lost that lost the team fight bottom. That was about it.
Yeah.
It was very,
Clean.
very close.